Alright, so we're just hanging out over here at the Nassau County Harley-Davidson. Again, shout out to Paul. And yeah, just checking out the new Softails, man. So shout out to my boy Manny, who I just met with a 2017 Hard Candy Red Street Bob. Thing is sick. Here's what it looks like. Here's what it sounds like. So yeah, you know, walked around. They had almost the entire new lineup here. So if you're in Long Island, I would suggest come here, check it out. You know, see what they look like in person. And you know what, man? I gotta say, they look great in person. It is time to roll. Alright, so sometime later, I'm back here over in the suburbs. You know, it's getting a little bit dark, but I wanted to finish my video. It was one thing to see that Softail lineup online, but man, it's like another thing to see those bikes in person. And that was the first time I'd seen them in person today. And I gotta say, they look way better in person than they do online. And I don't know why that is. But, you know, they had the Fat Bob there, they had the Street Bob there. And I gotta say, man, I saw them and all I could think about was, I just want to get on and test ride one of these things. So I think the next nice day we have, I'm definitely gonna hit up Paul and see if I could schedule a test ride. I think the one I want to ride most is probably the Fat Bob. They definitely are growing on me, and I feel like they're growing on I feel like I'm not the only one that's like feeling that way. But yeah, so I mean, you know, so months after, now that it's been months after this original decision that Harley-Davidson made, it's interesting because, like, you know, well, originally when this happened, you know, the Rusty Butcher was one of the guys to come out and say, like, yo, let's not freak out about this. You know, we could actually take these bikes and make them look and do what Dyna's did. And for example, you know, he took it, he changed the bars, I think he changed the tires, did some work to his, made it look like a Dyna, and then proceeded to wheelie the thing. So I think, like, pretty early on, like, he had shown that, yeah, you know, you could get the same effect with this bike, which they claim is lighter and better handling, and have it look like a Dyna and do all the same things that Dyna did. But I think it was so early on, and people were just like, still just like, how could you kill the Dyna? You know, and I'm not gonna lie, I was definitely like more on that side. But now that we're like a half year down since that decision has been made, it's really interesting because now, if you follow a lot of guys on Instagram, you're starting to see that, like, people are doing the same thing the Rusty Butcher did, and they're taking this Softail lineup and they're just like modding them out to look exactly like a club style Dyna, you know? I think the thing that inspired me to make this video was I saw this one dude out of Australia who owns a Dyna, and I think he bought the 2018 Lowrider, and he like modded it out, and it looks so sick. Like, I would be so psyched to have that bike. And then, you know, he's like wheeling it, like, and, you know, I think in one of his posts, he's like, you know, so I had this 2018 Lowrider, and then I have my Dyna, and it's like, I definitely, he said he prefers the newer 2018 model after everything. So it just, like, it makes you really wonder, like, you know, is this the future for the Dynas, you know? And I don't really know. I mean, you know, this is kind of like part one of this like big question, because I can't really say until like I've hopped on one myself and ridden one, you know? But just like from the looks at it, like in person, like I gotta say, like it got me, you know, it got me excited, and I see a lot of potential in what people are doing. So yeah, I guess I want to ask you guys that question who are watching. Like, what do you guys think? Is the Dyna truly dead? And are we just not going to see like any new Dynas? And are folks just going to continue to like buy old lowriders, street bobs, FXRs, etc.? Or do you think that the future is this new Softail Dyna lineup, and like that's what we're gonna start seeing in the years to come? Or do you think Harley Davidson is eventually just gonna like re-release the Dyna line or the FXR line? You know, I'm interested to see what you guys think. So so let me know. Let me know. The real question is can we create an uproar in the suburbs with the new Softails as well as we can with the Dyna? Nah, I'm just kidding, suburbs. I'm not trying to terrorize y'all that much, at least. But that is really it. Thank you for joining me today on this like beautiful winter day. I'm gonna let my boy Manny close us out here.
My name is Manny Mojica. This is my 2017 Street Bob that I got from Nassau County Harley. It's almost riding season.